What's good? What's good? Your player partner G-Biz back at it one more time for another episode of Too Hard for the Radio. Now, on this episode, we had the blessing of having the Bay Area rapper talking about my guy, Anonymous, that dude. He slid through and had the laces with some good stuff, man. We talked about him breaking a Guinness World Record with a 7-pound joint that I helped him smoke, me personally. Yes, I did. He also owns one of the oldest weed shops in San Francisco. He talked about making fire donations for all the folks up there in Napa and Sonoma County. Also had to tell us about how he got into this Bay Area rap game, getting laced by artists like Mac Dre, Andre Nicotina, and of course the Bay Zone, Keek the Sneak. And we talked to him about a little new age hip hop too. Had to figure out how him, as being a lyricist from the East Coast, feels about new age hip hop. And he had to give us one of them good old freestyles. So super producer Max, kick the music. Too hard for the motherfucking radio.
I'm too hard for the fucking radio. I'm too hard for the fucking radio.
What's poppin'? We up in this thing. Your player partner G-Biz. Got my guy, super producer Max.
Yeah, what up, though?
And of course, that young boy, my player party over there.
Hey, what's happening? How about them Raiders, though?
Feel me? Mac and Numb.
Fuck yeah.
And of course, today we had to do it right and bring in
that
the
dude,
man, the legend. Feel me? Anonymous, that dude. What's good, Playboy?
Yeah.
What's up with y'all? You know, we real stony over here.
Yeah. Man, so we was talking outside, and it caught my attention when you said you own and operate the oldest smoke shop in San Francisco.
Yeah, Pipe Dreams.
Tell me about how that even came about, bro.
On Haight Street. Learn about it.
Yeah. So, you know, me and my partner do some business with some people. We had to close over there at the shop, and they was getting ready to try to get up out of there, and they didn't want the shop to go to just anybody, so we managed to work a deal, and we got the oldest shop in San Francisco. January 1st, I took over, so we've been just pushing that. You know, I've been a weed head forever, and I know how to hustle and about retail.
Yeah.
But I never had no smoke shop.
Okay.
Feel me? So I had to learn how to run a smoke shop, what the market is, what's the things that's making me money, not making me money. Just because I like something doesn't mean that's what the customers is buying the most. So
True.
I had to kind of find my way through that. So it's been a crazy ride, but it's pretty fucking dope.
That's what's
Can
up.
I cuss on
Yeah, we all
It's
good.
too hard for the radio,
it?
man.
It's too hard.
Yeah,
for
kick
radio.
back,
That's
relax.
right.
What the fuck you want?
You're not gonna see me on a regular KMEL, but you hear me here. What's
Yeah.
up though?
You got love, though. You know, we got love for you on
Oh,
KMEL for
it's
sure.
too hard for. It's
Yeah.
funny though. I'll tell you a funny story. I sent this guy a song
Yeah.
a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
Right before Too Hard for the Radio started.
Yeah.
He was like, "It's dope, but it might be too hard for the radio."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's kind of serious, you know. The song kind of, you know what I mean."
But that helps though, even knowing cats like that. Like I always send Rick Lee all my shit. You feel me? And he'll tell me 1,000, Nump. You know, you got to maybe do something different or go in. You know,
right.
because their ears to what motherfuckers is the bitches' ashes shaking in the club.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
You feel me?
All day.
And that's what the radio wants to fucking.
And it'll be the same.
But we too hard for radio, so we playing all that shit.
Hell yeah. And
Yeah.
the same way, other way around. Anonymous, when I moved here,
Yeah.
I didn't know anybody really. Biz wasn't at the station
Y'all have the same
yet. I
stylist
didn't-
though, same beard.
No,
Y'all go to the same barber?
Same beard.
I've developed
Same
it
cut.
since being in the Bay. I've developed it.
Shout out Debonair barbershop
Debonair?
on Haight Street. Yeah,
Okay,
they just popped
Debonair.
up. That's where I
That's
got
I guess
spot.
I got to shout
Where
out
your barbershop?
Chevy the Barbarian out in Berkeley, man. That's my guy.
Okay.
Hey,
Well,
what
we
about
doing-
you,
yeah,
G?
We
Yeah.
doing barbershop shout outs. Shout out to my folks over at Massive, man. My guy Daryl the Barber. Also my folks Dre Owens. We got some
Yeah.
trills up in that
Shout out
thing,
to
man.
Lifted, you know, out there in Berkeley.
There you go.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Classics in
Yep.
Newark. And all my Gorilla Pinos, man. There's so many in that Barrier Barber gang, man. You feel me?
It's a lot of 'em,
Man,
yeah.
cut the contrast. Man, it's too many. Y'all doing your thing, though.
No, but like I was saying, when I moved here, Anonymous, one of my homies from back home, shout out Seven the General, you know, what's
Yeah.
up? Big player out there. He kind of just linked us on Twitter, said, you know, my guy's moving out there and I was take care of him. As soon as we exchanged info, whatever, first week I was out here was crazy, catching up with work. And then I was like, weekend came around. I'm like, shit, I don't have shit to do. And I'm like, let me hit up Anas. I had no idea what to expect. He pulls up in a fucking Maserati into
shit.
the little hotel that I'm staying at.
Yeah.
Just everything rolled up, ready to go, and just showed nothing but love from the very start.
smoky.
So definitely want to thank you for that.
That's
man,
dope,
for always
man. That's how you
being
do
a
it.
real one.
That's
That's
what's
how
up,
you do
bro.
it. That's how you do it, man.
So,
Yeah.
what
Not-
would you say? What would you say the hardest part of owning the shop has been for you?
The hardest,
Like the biggest
part,
challenge you faced?
honestly, like the biggest challenge I've faced is trying to balance it with the music, with the clothing line, with touring. With,
You mean all your side hustles?
Yeah.
Like that involve your brand?
definitely like I
Because you got no days off,
uh-huh.
and the clothing line is also
Smugglers Union.
Smugglers Union. Yep.
Yep. Then we got Perfect Puff. Then I
Perfect
do the
Puff, which is
music.
if y'all don't know, it's that tool that you put with your roll,
that's
whatever
the
you got
joint
roll up.
bubbler. Yep.
It's a
The
bubble.
joint bubbler. Yeah.
It's
Wow.
wild, bro.
Yeah, you put
Crazy.
a joint, blunt, whatever you smoking up in there. It's all glass.
Clean.
It's spill proof. Filter to hit real nice. It's
And
a
then
Perfect
and
Puff.
really for cats that don't know, the reason why you would use a tool like that, you get what? Like a better
You're gonna
better
get a
hit.
better hit
You know, like a
and
bong
cleaner.
rip. Like a bong rip from a blunt. Is
Yeah.
that basically what it is?
So it's like this though. Legally, I can't say smoking in any way is healthier than smoking in
Yeah.
any other way. 'cause
For
it's
sure.
still
Yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
But if you look at one after you use it, it's you get the water real dirty. You
Hell
feel
yeah.
me? So it's filtering that water.
Got it.
It's giving you a clean,
Super clean. Yeah.
hit, real smooth. You taste it. People that don't like blunts could smoke a blunt with somebody that like
Oh,
blunts.
so it's a more cleaner
Yeah,
intake.
And it's
Smoother.
like the
What's-
bong effect
what's the
where like
difference-
it
yeah.
cools it down. It
That's
would
what I'm
cool
saying.
the smoke
What's
down
the difference
before
if
it enters
we
your
put
lungs.
ice in the bong back in the day? We used to put
That
ice in the
cools it
bong.
down.
Yeah.
Cools it down. That's
Cools
better.
the
And
smoke.
it
Yeah.
make-
Yeah.
Think about
So,
this.
like,
smoke
you-
is hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
It got to be hot to become smoke.
See?
This is
Yeah,
a Perfect Puff right here.
Bam.
Look at that, right?
So you put
we
one
gonna
in
show that
there?
on
You got
the.
that
We
on
on the
the camera
podcast right
thing.
now, but if you tune in and look at the Visnidio,
Yeah,
where we
show
posting
you.
videos at
Hell
YouTube.
yeah. YouTube, on Instagram.
Tell them
yeah.
what YouTube it is.
Okay, okay.
YouTube
YouTube.com.
on
We
KMEL's
put water
YouTube.
up in that
Okay,
joint.
so y'all can see
106
the-
KMEL
We'll have the
YouTube
perfect
account.
puff.
Smoke out there, the
Oh,
shit
okay.
bubble, and it's spill proof.
So it's like a
you feel
little
me?
tube device that you put your pre-roll, your joint, whatever, right
Okay,
there. And
anything in.
It attaches right there. That you
It's
put
like
a
a
little
little
bit of
mini
water.
bong.
Where you
For
put
your
your water
joint.
at,
Yeah.
bro? Where you
Now,
put your
now
water
water
at?
can't
Into
get
the
it.
top.
Water can't get into the joint or nothing. You have to, or you have to use a certain amount.
Let me see.
Well,
let me see.
so you put the water in it, and it's
Yeah.
spill proof.
Spill proof, so there's no way it can
Ah.
fuck up.
I mean, you could.
Well, people could just fuck. I mean,
Yeah,
you
could.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Fucking-
But it's common
everybody
sense
could
to
fuck
where to
something
stop.
up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So you could be
bro.
riding with that shit like this, riding,
Yeah, you
smoking,
riding,
it won't,
smoking,
and it
it's
ain't
not
gonna get all
spilling.
over. That's dope.
You put it in your pocket, you pass it to your folks to smoke. It's good, and then on top of that, the joint and the blunt ain't falling out.
I want one of them helmets,
that
where
twist
the
lock.
games where they have the drinks, but I want
Yeah.
that for
Shots,
two joints.
Two joints?
So
Yeah.
I could
How
just be
about
driving,
Yeah.
bruh, two
Two
hands,
perfect
safety
puffs.
first.
Yeah, safety first, right? Was it 10 and 2 or something? 10
Yeah,
and 2?
man.
How do you feel about like legalization? Do you think that it's gonna fuck up the game a little bit, or do you think it's
mean-
gonna open it up?
Keep shit 100. I started rapping because I needed a legitimate excuse to get the fuck out the game. So whether it gets fucked up or not, it's not even my issue. I'll tell you right now, I heard a lot of people that had felonies got that shit dropped to misdemeanors. Having
go.
dealt with legal issues in the past,
There you go.
that's enough to make me like, yep, that's dope. I'm from the East Coast. A little bit of weed gets you fucked up in the game.
Yeah.
So
Tell
right
me
now,
about
the fact that people is becoming young millionaires off of an industry that was never going to be legal as far as any one of us could have ever imagined,
Totally.
that shit is dope. I'm all for it. They
Money
fuck
grows
you.
on trees.
They gonna find a way to get all their money out
Oh,
of you.
yeah.
But at the end of the day,
And if
they
you
give
grind,
you
you're
a
gonna get it
chance.
regardless, man.
Yeah.
Come
Well, I
on,
mean,
we're gonna
well-
make this work.
Well, a vast majority of the money they're going to be getting from the taxing of it is going to go straight into law enforcement for regulation. So they already made and created
yeah.
different little devices to
The
take
thing-
out on the
yeah.
side of the road to check and see if you smoking,
All
just
that
like a
extra shit,
breathalyzer.
like the tweak is this, right?
Yeah.
So before it's just legal and illegal. If you broke the law, you in possession of some weed, it's based on the amount you got based on your penalty. And it was just a couple of standards. You got this much, or this much. You in this much trouble, this much, or this much. Right now, with the legalization, they find all these ways to fine you. Well, you got
Yeah.
a joint
Yeah.
that's not packaged properly. Fine.
Yeah.
You got a this and that, not in the right position.
Fine and ticket?
Fine. Yeah, tickets,
Yeah.
fines. It's the same with driving. Like, if the only driving infraction was you got a license or not, it wouldn't be that much tickets.
Yeah.
But they found turn signals.
Text and
seatbelts.
drive,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
all
feel
that
me? These ways
bullshit.
to generate
The
revenue.
fuck?
You feel me? So at the end
Can't
of
be
the
getting
day,
head while you drive.
Yeah,
Ticket.
Come on.
but as long as you don't get caught. You feel me? If it's nighttime or your windows is tinted, you do what the fuck you want.
Go ahead and get your freeway BJ there, no?
Yeah.
It's all
At
good.
the end of the day,
I like
at the
it
end
too,
of the
Cuddy.
day,
I feel, I feel you, bro.
I'd rather risk a fine than time.
While I got the helmet with the two
Period.
Say
bullets.
that.
Yeah,
See that, you got it all
that's
the
it.
way.
You know what I mean? Like I take a fine over time.
That is true, bro. Yeah, for real, for real. So, yo, I gotta say, you talked about the first time you met Anonymous. The first time I met Anonymous, you feel me? I hit up the 420 Hemp Con.
Yeah.
My man was out there. Was it an 8-pound motherfucking joint?
It was like 7 pounds.
Yeah.
I seen
It
that.
was-
I was
it
there.
was
I was there.
3,000.
I went there just for that.
It was 3,126 grams.
In a world record booth,
And I ain't
bruh.
gonna lie, I got
Raw paper.
people validated with real nugs, not no
So,
bullshit.
Bruh, like
It was
it
with
was,
nugs with
it
some
was a
dope.
mountain of weed at the end of the shit after it was all smoke. And my man spread the smoke around, bro. Free the weed. We
Yeah,
smoked with
Yeah,
everybody.
free the
We
weed.
smoked
Free the
with
weed.
everybody,
Free the
bruh.
weed.
man.
That's
I
that
hooked
real
I hooked that
shit.
Free
up
the
to
weed.
a-
Hey, look at this shit he got right here too, y'all.
Feel me?
See, man, if you didn't know, if you was just like a, bamboozled by this shit, we gonna show this on camera. Look, I got my keys to the car.
They do.
No, man. I got vapes, and it really worked, bro. Hold on, let me wipe
Major
real
key.
quick. Wipe.
Major key.
That's that perfect puff flip key.
What flavor
Okay,
is this
okay.
pink panties?
No, it's some gelato.
Gelato. I like the pink panties.
You just like
it's
tasting
in the
panties.
Panties.
it's in the gelato. Look,
So
though,
being what you got here?
you see this? So Josh at Raw be sending me uncut rolling paper.
All raw
Just so he
paper.
could go
You
crazy.
just roll around with that just in case.
I be rolling, man. I smoke.
Hey, I ain't gonna
shit
lie.
is
I've done
big
2 tours with Anonymous.
Damn.
That dude, this
Damn.
motherfucker could roll, bruh. He started with rolling with the QPs on tour. Remember where? I forgot where we was at. They was just calling him like, hey, "Come on, bro, Anonymous, come pull up and roll up."
Come
We was
roll
in
up.
on like Oregon or some shit.
Yeah,
They was on you like, no, Anonymous could roll it. You feel me?
I
That
could roll anything.
you know, he got bars,
Super
bruh.
bars.
I keep it 1,000,
I just-
validated.
I just told you he rolled a 7-pound joint, bro.
Bruh, I was
World
there.
record.
That's you.
World
I know
record,
you
man.
was
They was
there.
torching the shit out of that
Hella.
motherfucker.
And like had needed a pump to make the motherfucker.
Yeah,
like
the
that.
I hooked
vacuum.
it up to
Yeah.
a fucking.
Yeah.
I hooked up to an air mattress pump. You
Well,
feel me?
we gotta
With a
show that
hose
shit on the
connected
gram,
to
to
that
show
shit.
pictures
Okay.
because Anonymous, that dude really had this shit laid out looking it looked like a little mini sleeping bag,
Yeah, look at
Yeah.
full of weed, and bruh, then he had the vacuum pump in it so everyone could free the weed.
Free the
it was just
motherfucking weed.
you know
Free the
because you
weed.
couldn't
So,
really hold
okay.
it. And, you feel
Because
me?
I was gonna ask what it's like actually smoking something like that.
But it
'Cause
was fire,
People
bruh.
was getting laid
Yeah.
down, bro.
I was toasted. I ain't
I
gonna
was
lie.
handing the hose around, right? And it's just blowing like a thick, milky stream of smoke just out. Just
Yeah.
On you.
Every time I pointed at someone, their head bounce
Yeah.
back. They step out. Next person come up, bounce back. They run it. You feel me?
Yeah.
That shit was doing it.
So what's being a rapper so heavily entrenched in the weed game? Like, have you smoked with any notable rappers, Bay Area, preferably?
I mean, yeah, I smoked with.
Nump, you feel me?
Yeah, I smoked with motherfucking Mr. I Got Grapes because we
Hey.
smoke better than you.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll tell them the quick story. I couldn't roll a joint for shit back
Okay.
then. This fool used to. I used to get clowned on everything. I'm gonna keep
Hey.
it real. This is a real story.
It was a real
So
story.
we all in the session in the car. We driving to Humboldt, and it's like 3 joints or blunts going in rotation, and they're like, "Hey, who rolled this?" I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm trying to learn how to roll joints." And it's the small zigzags, the
What was
orange
we calling
papers.
them shits, though?
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
the
calling them the
tiny,
like
huh?
stay-at-home mom joints.
Yeah, that was
because
a-
I was like, bro,
it was a
I stay and
stay-at-home
watch
mom.
my kids all day. I smoke by
Yeah.
myself
Yeah.
and babysit.
Yeah.
These
That's
are
what
my
it
little
was.
joints.
That's what it was. That's what we call that shit.
But man,
Stay-at-home
going
mom.
on tour with these cats, you learn, bro. You pick it up, man. I'm chilling with this cat, motherfucker be rolling motherfucking. Now I can roll Olympia in 2 minutes.
You feel me? You're welcome for
Fast.
that, bro.
Thank you, boss
You're
man.
welcome,
Boss
Chunky.
man. We make the dream work.
Hell yeah. So what else is going on? What else are you working on these days?
Shit, I'm about to start a tour tomorrow, Kicking Up Dust tour. I just dropped a project like a month ago, 14 tracks, no features. It's called Kicking Up Dust. I just dropped a single called Quiet like last week. The single called Quiet is iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. I'm about to really try to push that shit. It's probably not radio friendly. It might be too hard for the radio.
Yeah, that's
but
perfect. It gives it the right place.
Song though, you feel me? That's the shit I'm about to push. But I got some new projects coming. Pushing these perfect puffs. We're about to do another drop with Smugglers Union. We got, you know, Pipe Dreams in motion. I'm trying to really, I got the new, the pre-roll line about to drop. I got a lot of things that I'm like working on. I don't really be publicizing all the little moves I'm making because I'm still old school with it. So now that everything's kind of like coming to a head, it's coming to that front edge. I'm really excited about 2018. We'll just say that.
That's what's up. Yeah. And, you know, talking about your tour, bro, I know you were saying you about to kick it off and you starting up north, right? In like Santa Rosa?
The first show is in Forestville, right next to Rosa.
Yeah.
And we was, you know, I was on my way up there to drop flyers off to the DJ, and then the fires and shit happened.
Yeah.
So, you know, we shifted all of our attention to that to try to help out. We'll do whatever we could to help out people up there because, you know, we really fuck with the people up there. And I was going to cancel the show because I thought it was, like, just wrong. I couldn't feel like, oh, you know, why am I promoting the show and I can't post a flyer for the show when all these motherfuckers is really going through some shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And my boy up there, you know, Traffic Kings, he made the beats and shit. He was like, nah, bro, you have to do the show more than ever.
Yeah, they need that.
Now, even if it's 5 motherfuckers that come, it doesn't matter. Like, they need that shit. So I'm like, all right, let's do it. We made it a free show. Anything that come in getting donated to victims of the fire.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah, you know, we kicking off the tour right there. That's the first stop. That's tomorrow night in Forestville.
That's what's up, bro. And I remember you were even talking on a video I had saw on Instagram that Max had shared, bro, where you had actually went up there, was dropping off stuff, dropping off donations from your own shop and shouting out to the shops and shit, man. So, yo, big up to you for making that happen because I know a lot of people up there still need help. You feel me? We had
crazy.
like
Real.
I was
tons of
just
shit
with
out
my
here.
folks,
we were
Sticky
taking.
Fields, and how his area just missed it by like because of the wind. You know what I'm saying? Like some cities up there, the wind just made it to where like we could have seen it from far away. Like it would have been like a big thick thing of smoke, and it's all safe here, like just because of the wind.
Yeah.
Like some movie shit, and he watching, you know, the whatever 747s, whatever they're flying through. Like it's just like this close, like how you could look outside and see the freeway. It was just that close. That was they shit. They watching this shit.
Yeah.
Like doing it. And I know, you know, we all hear some shit, but what's some of the theories y'all hear, or I don't know if you have a theory behind it?
Before I go into that, I'm going to answer your question, but you brought me to my point, right?
Get it, bro.
So I went up there and I seen this shit, like some fucking Iraq, Afghanistan looking shit.
Like in person.
Shit.
Like not on Instagram.
Ashes burned down, smoldering,
And, you know, my bro hit me up and I was like, man, what could I do? Like, where should I take it? I filled up the car with all the hoodies and coats I could get from the shop, all brand new shit. Went up there and what I noticed, right, was two things coming from this. I noticed a lot of people posting shit about it.
Yeah, for sure.
The fire, the this, that, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Showing what's happening, building awareness. That's dope. I didn't see very many people post how you can help.
Yeah, totally.
They post a picture of a house burning.
Yeah.
They're not posting, hey, if you got a donation, if you able to help, go here. Go
They're not
there.
informing.
Right, they're not informing people, right? And then you start seeing the conspiracies and shit. Conspiracy or not. There's so much fires in Cali every year. I was explaining to my boy, I showed him a thing. I think it was like 6,000 fires last year.
On average.
Yeah, every year, right? So winds, conspiracies, you know what I mean? Whatever it is, I'm not going to say. But what I can say is that if you post in a post showing all the fires of California telling me it's a fucking conspiracy going on, but you ain't post nothing telling me how to help. You ain't post nothing about what you did. You just posted this conversation piece to get comments, to get likes, to get everybody talking about the fucking government and Trump and more of this bullshit instead of like, yo, these people is sleeping in a shelter. These women ain't got no feminine products. These babies ain't got no formula. Like these is things that people take for granted and they need that shit desperately.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers is like, it's a conspiracy. That shit just irked me, bro.
Even more reason to help.
Yeah, it just give me a certain way, like you know, it don't count. You know, this motherfucker does tell people how to help. He's been involved since the beginning of that shit. So it's like people on our platform. I think it's okay for us to try to have that conversation to try to build.
If we
more
got a
awareness.
following, we got at least. That's all you're doing is to post it. Don't take shit to fucking. I'm multitasking, posting right now while we talk. So it ain't shit to post, bro.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. You feel me?
Motherfuckers can't be picky on their
It be-
posts
it
and
be-
Well,
fuck
it
all that.
depends
crazy.
on what you're talking about. That's what he's saying. Is you feel me? A whole bunch of people do it just for the hashtag likes and
Yeah.
Right,
shit.
just for
They
the
not
shit.
necessarily in it or really trying to make a difference. And it's been hella shit going on. So it's not like, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers just can't keep talking about it. Fucking 1 week we got hurricanes. Next week we
Right.
got shootings.
People
Next
just
week shit is
influenced-
burning.
They
Right.
influenced by the likes, man. They feel good and they feel empowered by likes. And I don't understand. It's like a rapper don't never post his homeboy's cover,
Oh yeah.
but then when the new Gucci come home, he posted fucking welcome home Gucci. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you don't even
Like,
know him.
You don't know him, right?
Yeah.
You feel me? You smoked a blunt with me 8,000 times. Where the fuck my post at? You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. It's like the people is just, they influenced by their likes. They feel empowered by their likes, and that shit is a weakness. You know what I mean? It ain't no financials behind that. Like all the memes you see with a dirty ass bitch standing in a dirty ass house with her face looking clean with the good makeup, and she got gangly ass toes and kids crawling around and dog shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, bitch, you got 1,000 likes,
Yeah.
but you can't afford your fucking rent.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? What the hell does that count for?
Yeah.
I was like,
Since we're
I was
talking
thinking
about-
if I knew someone like that right now. I was like, oh shit.
You
He
know
was
10
painting a
of them.
picture.
Get out the gutter, bro.
know
Get out
10
the
of them.
gutter, bro.
I'm about to hit her
Get
up.
out the
Hold
gutter.
on.
Yo,
Look,
so
no,
wait.
hold on.
While we're
Hey,
talking
hey.
about this, though, we we have to shout out that you can go to KMEL.com. You
Yes.
know, we're partnered with the American Red Cross, so
Yep.
right on the front page
Yeah.
to donate, send
Beautiful.
support, help, love, whatever you can, man.
Yeah, KMEL.com/fire. Hit that up.
And
Yeah.
my boy Sticker Farmer, he's doing something where if you buy, they got the sticker packs. All that money goes to everybody out there. I was
Yeah,
just with him
shout out
over there.
Sticker
So
Farmer,
shout to
man.
that's the homie right there, and he's really tapped in with everybody out there. So.
If you need labels.
Oh, and dude, Sticker Farmer is the motherfucking shit. If you see jars, if you see stickers or anything with the weed shit,
did that.
Sticker
That's him?
Farmer is behind that shit. Not just the Yay area, the medical industry, period.
Good shit.
Yeah.
So, Anonymous, who are some of like your influences? Shifting gears a little bit, would you say?
Man.
Because this is Too Hard for Radio. It is kind of
So-
homage to Mac Dre, and we just like to find out everyone's Bay Area influences
Man,
and
so-
just influences in general.
My Mac Dre story. I
There
think
we
I
go.
told Andre Nicotina this the other day. All these people gonna get mad before I finish the story, but by the end of the story, just know it's real. So I'm gonna tell you my Mac Dre story.
All right.
I came in from the East Coast, probably like 10 years ago, right as the hyphy shit was just kind of like
Tipping
dying
down.
down a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the energy was still there. The
Yeah.
remnants still existed. You feel me? Now we didn't know about that shit on the East Coast. Was not aware, and out there we got like Nas and Jay-Z and Wu-Tang, like D Block and just all this shit or whoever. You know what I'm saying? And everything is kind of dark and gritty and serious
Yeah.
on the East Coast. We like some real hustle, camouflage and Timbs. It's fucking cold weather. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's like a real serious vibe. And the only West Coast shit we knew about was like just some gangbanging shit or some, you know what I mean? It was like we knew Snoop, we knew Dre, we knew Easy, we knew yeah, exactly, Pac, of course. And it was like the West Coast or West Side connection, right? So it was around that time, a little after them, you know what I mean? So I come out here and I land, and you remember with the CD books with the
Yeah,
pages?
yeah. Yeah, you open
So-
your shit up.
Yeah, so I land, my homie picked me up. He's like, what you want to learn? We smoking, I'm flipping through the book. I see, Big Pun. I see this. I see a bunch of shit I never heard of in my life with these real colorful covers and shit. I never liked the old, like I never fucked with none of the No Limit shit just because of their artwork.
Damn.
Whenever I saw that shit, I swear, I never fucked
Never?
because of
You didn't
yeah.
fuck with Ghetto D?
No
Bro.
Ghetto D, no Last Dime.
Oh
of it,
my
bro.
God.
No,
I
no
remember
Mind of
seeing this
Mystical?
shit. I seen this shit with a dude called White Dog or something.
Oh, White Dog, remember him?
I don't
They had
remember
some
him.
crazy
I just
covers,
remember
bruh.
his cover, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not listening to this. I don't know this
White
guy.
Dog, WYTE.
Something,
I
bro.
remember that.
I don't know, but I just
Mia
the point
X,
is that
Mystical.
they was
Slim-
like the covers
Silky
was
Shocky.
too. They was like cartoony and weird artwork.
Just
and
too
fake.
animated for you.
Yeah, too animated.
That's
Yeah.
back then when like everyone's looking at the Source mag and all that shit, right? That's how you seen all this shit.
I
Or
mean,
you-
I seen it. Yeah. I guess.
Oh, you saying you at
See it
Ratchet
in the
Records?
store.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
see it in
Yeah,
the
on the
store.
East Coast, but yeah, just different,
Yeah.
different ways. Yeah, the Source, whatever. People got the shit. long story short, though, is that so I didn't like that artwork, and it just turned me off to the music. 'Cause it wasn't serious. The artwork of the East was serious. It's bricks and projects and shit. You know what I'm saying? A fucking abandoned buildings and shit. Before everyone was rapping about bandos, that was how we had our covers and shit. And these other ones was like too animated, and the Bay covers was the worst. These motherfuckers was going crazy with the most colorful shit. You know, we wear camouflage. Yeah, just like numb shit. Just like numb shit. Yeah. That shit, before I came out here, I probably like, nope.
I did 3 album covers for the same album.
Yo, so
Collect them all, bruh.
so check it though, right? So back to the Mac Dre story. So mind you, I come here, I'm closed-minded, I'm one-sided, I only fuck with what I fuck with. I wasn't out here to be no rapper. I wasn't no interest in the music industry. I like what I like. I don't like anything that's not what I like. You know what I mean? And I'm fucking flipping through the CD thing, and boom, I flip on like a 2-page spread of nothing but Mac Dre. It's like, 8 fucking
albums or some shit,
yeah. And I'm looking at the shit, and it's all, he all leaned into it. He got the glasses, the hat, the colorful shit, the wines. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I'm like, what the fuck? And as soon as I seen it, hey, and this is where everyone about to hate me, but the truth of the matter is this. I seen it, and I was like, Mac Dre. What is this like? Mac 10 and Dr. Dre? Like, dude couldn't pick a name? And I really said that, like what the fuck? I didn't know. Hey, to my defense.
Mac 10 and Dr. Dre.
Mac Mac and shit.
I didn't know that in the Bay, there's like Mac everything.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. It was my fucking first day on California soil in my entire life. You feel me?
Hey, but I said that. So yeah.
I'm
So
still
I seen
learning
the
this shit. I've been here 4 years.
So anyway, we started listening to this shit, and I'm like, the beats was just like too much for me, but I could hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
And like the way he was saying, I was like, this shit dope. Then I ended up in Oakland. Then I started, we in the hood, we doing whatever the fuck I came here to do. Mm-hmm. And then I started like really seeing like the culture.
Yeah.
And these motherfuckers with all this like overly happy, overly colorful, comedic type of vibe. It's from the most grimiest fucking block with everybody got extendos and everybody got a probate hoodie and a ski mask rolled up and fucking you feel me? Like I was like, what the fuck? Like this ain't that happy dance around goofy shit. You know what I mean? Like I didn't know that at first. I just judged the book by its cover.
Literally.
Literally. And after that it was just, I started expanding that. And then I got into music kind of on a fluke. And when I did that, when you start rapping, you rap with the homie that rap in the studio at the bedroom or in the living room or whatever the fuck. So I'm only rapping with cats in the Bay. So that was my first people that was teaching me even how to make a song.
That's big.
Was other cats in the Bay Area that was.
You got any artists you can name?
What you mean?
That you started, like you said, the first
I started
rappers.
with
Yeah.
CLM. There's this cats out here in the city. It was Dub and True. These motherfuckers was like 15 years old. They was dope to me.
Yeah.
And I couldn't rap or nothing, and they just randomly started fucking with
So
me.
meaning like they put you on, they showed you how to count bars, shit like
yeah,
that.
pretty much.
Because I've been in the studio seeing that. And that's dope to see artists,
they
like
kinda,
come
like, I
from not
figured
even
it
knowing how
out.
to count bars and like, dang, start doing some real shit.
It was like what they did. I think was show me another side of music.
Yeah.
Because the best way. Now that I'm like fully engrossed in this shit, I'm like a fan of all music. I still don't really fuck with no country. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But everything else I fuck with.
I fuck with country bitches.
I fuck with country bitches too, but I don't fuck with country bitches. But nah though, for real. And it's like I said though, so get into the music and fucking with them started opening me up to other sounds, other people's shit, other kinds of production, other things I normally wouldn't, because I started having respect for what it takes to make a song.
Yeah.
You don't know that at the beginning. And then you start doing it.
Anonymous he done worked with hella motherfuckers, bruh. He got Kevin Gates. Man, let him know, bruh.
I got songs with Kevin Gates, Jim Jones, Burner, Keek the Sneak, Andre Nicotina. I got project with Filthy Rich, project with Stevie Joe. I work with a lot of motherfuckers.
That's that grind. And that's how you
that
could
no
tell.
days off.
Days off. That's how you could tell a Bay motherfucker really laced your boots, because, you know what I'm saying? That's how they get down in the Bay. You feel me? With the music shit.
Well, it's like, You know what it is though? Really, like on some real shit.
Yeah.
I came out to the Bay and I felt good here because the Bay hustle. The rest of Cali is like a different grind. Like
Totally different.
I'm not even saying
It's night and day.
motherfuckers don't hustle.
No,
but
but
it
yeah.
was like when I first came here, it was like more this like gang politics, yada yada, all this other shit. And the Bay was just like, I'm trying to make $1. Like, what's up? You want to buy this for more than
look at all
$100?
this shit.
What's up, bro? I got this. What, you want to buy one of these too? I got this too.
Yeah.
What's up? You feel me?
Yep.
I was like,
That's
feel
everywhere,
at home.
bro. Yeah.
At home here,
Shit's
you know what I
dope,
mean?
yeah.
Like shit. I came from New York. You know, we buying fake North Face for $40
And you flipping it.
selling them for
Yeah.
$300
Yeah.
because that's a hustle.
They got
like,
that shit in the city too. They used to have the fake, the rollies, all that shit, all the
Right.
Tommy Hills, all that.
I opened a clothing shop called State of Mind Fashions on Geary and Hyde when I first came here.
Wow.
And that's what I was selling. Bootleg,
Yeah.
Vizu jeans, and
Yeah.
Red Monkeys
Yeah.
and shit.
But
way back.
somebody over there like, see, I told you that shit was fake. We had fucking.
Bro, the tags say like $400, and I'm
Yeah.
selling it to you for $50.
Yeah, you don't know.
Wondering,
You're winning.
You fucking dumb. Like,
What brought you here from New York?
the weed price
Ah,
and the issues out there?
okay.
Feel
So
me?
come to Cali, problem's gone.
Well,
Get in.
it was like first I was here because the weed price,
Uh-huh.
and then after a little while, I got jammed up out when I was just at a gas station. Cops came fuck with me off of like 8 grams of weed and 30 G's in Pennsylvania, and they took all my money, charged me all these felonies because Pennsylvania, that little bit of weed is like the same as if it's meth or some shit. You know what I mean? So
And what
so
year
like,
is this?
2007,
Okay.
2006.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah,
like
it's
10 years ago.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
yeah.
So 30 G. If you get caught with 8 grams of any Schedule 1 drug and $30,000 all in stacks, they gonna fuck you.
Yeah, instantly.
Period.
Yeah,
Feel
trying to
me?
get you for
So-
trafficking.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So they was like, all right, we'll make you a deal. Well, your first charge, you're gonna get this diversion program. Don't get in no trouble for the next year. The charge is gonna go away, but you gotta forfeit all the money. I'm like, shit. I'm gonna have to pay 30 G's just to get a fucking lawyer. Go
Yeah.
ahead, keep the money. I'll take the shit. I'm moving to Cali. I'm not gonna get in no trouble.
Yeah.
They give me a piss test. So then 2 months later, it's like my first. I had to go back for the meeting or something. And it was like Christmas, and I couldn't get a fucking plane ticket. It was hellish tax. It was like 2 G's or something for a fucking plane ticket. So I'm like, hey, can I reschedule? I'm gonna skip the holidays and all the shit and whoop whoop. And they're like, oh, you need to turn yourself in. You got a warrant. I'm like, what you talking about? Well, you failed your urine analysis, and we've been trying to contact you and woo 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 all this shit. I was like, what? Fuck that. I just never went back. 7 years. It took a motherfucking 7 years, but they caught me.
Yeah.
But 7 years later, but that's really what got me in the super anonymous hype because I was already, like, I used to drive back and forth across the country because I thought it was shady to be flying so much without no job. You know what I mean? So it's like just like little weird things, like little tweaks in my head, you know. We grew up out there trying to be some mobsters and some, you know, get away with it type shit. So you got to just do a little extra and be a little smarter and smoother. And then after that shit didn't apply to my life no more, I still applied it to my life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like my ID expired in 2014. I still ain't got no ID. My shit been, what year? 2017?
Yeah.
My shit 3 years old.
3D.
I ain't had a license the whole time. You feel me? My shit, they took my license in like 03, 04. Like you said, I pulled up in a Mozzie when you see me. I pulled up at S550 right now. You know what I mean? I still drive. I still get around. I still make the shit happen.
That's the Bay.
Do it. You feel me? That's just hustle, you know,
Hustling.
period.
No days
Anywhere in
off.
this
Hey, that's how we
world.
was gonna do that one tour. I had hit up Anonymous. I said, "Hey, Brett, come on, man. You got room for me?" Hey, closed mouth don't get fed, man. Lazy hustle don't get bread. And he was like, you know what? No, this might work because you out there. You network. This is gonna build. I like that idea. He's like, but do you got else? I got him because I either had to tell me that shit. You know,
You know, 'cause
shit.
I ain't got no L's.
Bless
Gotta
him.
let you know, man, ahead of time.
So man, you got all this shit right here, bruh. But you gonna come with a strain? I'm waiting for an anonymous strain
strain?
that
Hey,
dude or
so
no
you wanna
days
know
off
what's
or
fucked up?
cause I'm in the shit too and I ain't really dropped nothing yet. But I
So
mean,
this shit it's called Nameless Genetics, right?
nameless.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in LA, they got a strain called Anonymous OG.
Oh, nice.
Ironically,
Okay, y'all don't even know each other like that.
no.
Copy that. Okay.
So first, previous to all this shit, before everyone was trying to really be cool with the weed shit, one of my first songs I performed at all my shows was a OG Bobby Johnson remix.
OG, Bobby.
OG, all I'm copping. That
Yeah.
was my shit. OG, all I'm copping.
Yeah.
Right?
OG, all I'm
Every
copping.
time that
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
I opened every one of my shows with
I remember
for
that.
years, right? So that's like my song. So all my social media, Snapchat and all that shit.
Yeah.
Anonymous, that dude don't fit. So OG, all I'm copping is like my secondary
Okay.
handle on social media or whatever the fuck,
Yeah.
right? So everybody know I'm like the OG guy. Burner was coming out hard with cookies, and
Yeah.
I'm the OG guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he cookies, I'm OG. Fucking gelato, they ain't exist yet. You know, and so move forward. All my fans, everybody that ever encountered me at a show knows me as the OG all I'm copping. Like they remember that part because that was the beat they already knew. Yada yada yada. Right. So now Nameless Genetics come out. They start pushing this shit. Anonymous OG. Someone bring me the shit. Yo, look at this. Anonymous OG. Well, I'm like, okay, this makes sense. Like I need to fuck with them. So I'm like,
tap in.
I post the shit on the Instagram. I'm like, everybody tag Nameless Genetics if you think we should do a collaborate, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't remember how the fuck I worded it. Hella people went in and tagged them. Like it was like one of my best posts at the time. Like, you know, it was back when I was a little earlier to social media. I think I got like 30 comments and I was like, damn, like this, you know, fucking with it and shit. You know, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, they never liked the pic. They never nothing.
Nah.
After a little while, I was like, you know, fuck them. I deleted the pic. So then I'm sitting in their office like a year later.
Okay.
You know, and I'm sitting there at the table and I'm talking to the owner of motherfucking Nameless Genetics. I forget the dude's name right now. And I was like, bro, you know, I used to fuck with you guys, but I don't fuck with you guys no more.
Yeah.
'Cause you ain't fuck with me. And Anonymous OG, that's my shit. This shit should automatically be pushing through me. You guys need to just sponsor me and give me some money, give me a pack, give me something, you know?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, you know, and he was hella receptive to what I was saying, and it seemed like we started building a little bit of relationship. I was like, okay, I fuck with you guys. And, you know, and I'm going to follow you, bro. I'm going to follow you. Okay, we'll give me a free fucking shirt, smoke some weed, and that was the last of it. Moving forward, I'm about to drop I want to do a strain, and I'm going to call it NDO, you know, like Endo. So there's no days off. Cause that's
the
my
Endo,
shit.
the NDO.
Okay.
I like
Yeah,
that.
you feel me?
And what
So
would that be?
So it's gonna be something that you gotta smoke and want to smoke every single day.
Okay.
And right now, the only thing that to me that fits that profile is Sherbinsky's gelatos.
Gelato,
Because, some type of gelato, some type of something from Sherbinsky. And that motherfucker, I don't know, he'd probably never hear this or not. He got too many little Uzis and young Dolphs and shit repping his shit. But, man, I need a Sherbinsky cut to have my own strain for sure. That's the only one that will make sense. But it's coming.
ya.
I got a pre-roll line.
Speak it
about
into
to drop.
existence.
Yeah, you know, you got to manifest your reality.
Yeah,
Gotta
put that shit
manifest
on.
your
Put that
life,
shit
man.
on.
Always.
So did you bring anything up here for us? Do we get gifts before
Do we have,
sign
speaking
up
of
outta here?
manifestation, did you bring us any motivation?
Yeah,
You
what?
guys said we can't even smoke, man.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
we might
can
have to
still
wrap it
show
up
that we
then.
can-
Ah,
I mean, shit. What we do outside of this motherfucking room is on us. You know what I'm saying? We can't do
go
that
out.
in here.
Let's
Two
go
things
out
I need to
Oh,
ask
for
you.
sure, for sure.
I need to ask you about two people you mentioned that you've worked with. Let's start with Keek the Sneak. You know, what's your relationship like with him, and
Man, Keek,
how's he doing?
Shout
and all
out
that?
Keek. You know, we've been sending the prayers. Hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, blessings.
I'm gonna tell you right
can't
now.
kill hyphy.
One of the dopest things to me about Keek. So a lot of people don't know in this industry when you start rapping, all the rappers that do songs together ain't friends. One of them paid one of them, or someone that reps one of them paid someone that reps one of them, or one way or the other. That's how a lot of these things happen because it's a business. So if I own a song, then I'm gonna get paid from it. So if you're on a song with me, I gotta pay you for that. Vice versa. You feel me? So a lot of people come into the game. If you do music with your friends, it's free. If you do music with a bigger artist, you gotta pay them for some type of verse. Keek the Sneak was the first artist to ever come at me and like, yo, like he was feeling my music. Bro, I want to get on a song with you. Like you know what I'm saying? We was just homies
Pulled you
smoking.
in.
Yeah. We just fucking around and shit. And it was like the first time, you know, everybody got that little story in their life and shit, but that was the first motherfucker to ever do that. To like, yo, Anonymous, I want to get on this song and this song, you know? He started going in. And we were like, we gonna do a whole project together. We knocked out a couple tracks, and me, him, and Pooh dropped one. And then we lost some of the files, and then he went down, and then there was just life got complicated. My career started going this way, his shit going this way. He getting shit in order, and then, you know, nothing really came of it since then. But, you know, like I said, shout out to Keek, because he was the first motherfucker to reach out to me that was established in the industry. You know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker a legend. He telling me.
Legend, bro.
Yeah, he wanted to do a song with me. Like, that shit was big. It wasn't, yo, bro, how much for a verse? It was like, yo, I want to get on this song. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to get on my song? Yeah, it's good. Which one's here? I remember I gave him a whole CD. I was like, hey, just pick any ones. Just let me know you want to fuck with me. Do a whole project right now. He's like, okay, for sure. And then that's when he got jammed up, like right after that shit. But, you know, shout out to Keek for sure.
Yeah, blessings to the God, man.
And
for sure.
one other guy you mentioned, Andre Nicotina. He's kind of like a mystical character out here in the Bay. So
we both Pisces.
Yeah. All right.
Dre, like the first motherfucker to really, it's crazy because he the one that started bringing me on tour. Okay. He started bringing me out. You know, you pay to play in this game at first. So to all you artists listening, pay to get on the fucking show.
Spend to win.
It's worth it. You're going to buy a fucking bottle to sit in VIP so people see you. Spend that same money, get on a stage, people can hear you. They're going to see you also. You're going to knock all the bitches you want. Just get on your hustle.
Spend to win, man. Always have your promo shit on you.
Yeah, exactly.
You feel me? Look at my man had the CD on deck, got some promo items.
Cards.
So I got to always have tools, marketing tools.
I went from
that
shit, and then, long story short, he the first guy that started bringing me out. And I call Dre, and I'll be like, yo, I want to fuck with this show or this show. Oh yeah, come on. He'll call me, hey, we got this show and this show. You want to come fuck with it? Yeah, come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's a solid motherfucker. Like I really rock with him, and he inspired me to the fact of my social media. I don't like social media, bro. I fucking hate it. But it's a tool.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be a mechanic without a fucking wrench.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you don't like a wrench. You have no choice. You know what I mean? So, like, begrudgingly and shit, whatever, I'll be doing this social media shit, but I see motherfucker like Nicotina, he don't promote nothing. He don't go on social media. He don't fuck with shit. He be selling out shows, do 2 runs a year every fucking, man. I learned through the shows. Get the markets built up.
And you got that cult following.
Yeah.
You got that now, too. It's building.
It's building.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's that touring.
You got to.
Touring
because then they get excited.
Yeah.
Because I've seen artists, you keep touring, then you drop something, then you tour again, because then they blow your old shit, then they learn your new shit, then you do it again. Then you do it again.
I'll put it like this.
Jay Boog is a good example of that.
How many? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Great
Boogie
example.
be going.
Yeah.
But think about it like this. There's so many artists out there that's in the studio right now, and they sitting there and they trying to fucking make a song for the radio.
Yep.
You know what I mean? That's all they trying. I'm gonna get on radio. Okay, cool. You might get on radio. Some people get on radio and find big success. Some people get on the radio and they start getting a lot of club bookings, and they start generating revenue because they're getting booked to go to the club. The downside of that is the club crowd is not a concert crowd. The people at the club don't give a fuck who you are. They just give a fuck if they can try to knock this bitch while they drunk and they dancing to the song that they know the melody of. You feel me? Next year when it's a hotter song, you ain't getting called no more. And if you don't got a fucking concert market, if you don't have a crowd
Or
of
touring
concert
market,
goers, that's really just want to see a show, you gonna tank. Meanwhile, I'm over here. I ain't even try to get nothing on the fucking radio.
No.
I'm doing my own headline tours. I'm getting booked across the country. They booked me for shit in Boston. I'm flying out from the Bay to Boston to do shows to Michigan. And, you know, I did a nationwide run. And my iTunes checks is coming in. My merch is getting sold. And I don't even try to perform in the Bay because the Bay, everybody can fuck with me. I'm already here. You catch me at the gas station, at the studio. You come by my shop.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers in Eureka, they only get to see me when I come on tour. So when they see I'm coming on tour, they're buying tickets. They're pulling up. They're coming to fuck with it. And that's paying my motherfucking bills. That shit feeding my kid.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, these other guys.
And it's building your brand.
It's still, exactly. They still sitting there trying to get their song on the radio, And that's cool. And I love, much respect to everybody. The way I look at it is like this:
you got to get out to get on. Period.
Well, yeah, everything is about the delivery method. Feel me? Like, you can't deliver a car in a little cardboard box. You're not going to deliver a diamond ring in a crate. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some artists, their delivery method is social media. It is the radio. An artist like me, my delivery method organic. I'm rapping about my real life and my hustle shit. So the only way you're gonna really respect that I'm sincere is if you look me in the eyes and I introduce myself. I pass you my weed, I give you my CD, and you're like, okay, he's really who he says he is. That's why people, like, if you look at gangster music, all the gangster rap and all the people being all crazy, they killers, they this, they that shit started dying off. Everybody started saying they killers, they wasn't killers. That shit started getting saturated. Everything started moving to the party. And you bring motherfucker like Mozzie through the situation. Now he getting his shit popping, and he go rapping all that opposite shit. He ain't rapping for the girls and the parties and shit. He rapping some real life struggle, hardship, some grimy shit. But people hear his story and they see where he from and the headlines and the things that motherfuckers get wrapped up in, and they believe in the sincerity.
Yeah.
So they like, you know what he's saying is who he is. Now, if you look at Cool John don't rap nothing like Mozzie, but everybody believes Cool John is exactly who he says he is. He raps about partying and fucking bitches and his grind and his hustle. And what's he doing? He's working, he's fucking bitches, he's partying. You know what I'm saying? Schmop life. You know what I'm saying? Like so to me, it's just all about, you got to be able to prove you are who you say you are, and it's a lot easier for people to fuck with you if they know you're sincere.
So what about, I got to ask you a question now. Since we talking about rappers, we talking about appearances and the way this shit is delivered. Did you see this cat that was out in, I believe it was in Florida? He looked like a great value young thug. He had a video he did. He's standing in a wedding dress with AKs in the air.
Was that real or was that just
no?
like
That's
some
legit.
fake
That's
shit?
legit. The name of the song is
bro.
"Married to the Game." He's got a fucking wedding dress on,
And he giving head to the gun.
he's got fucking
He's
AKs.
sucking the gun. He's sucking the gun off.
AKs
Show him the clip.
all in the fucking video.
Oh, bro.
He's got
It's bad.
AKs in the video, bro.
It's
And
gay
there's a
porn.
part in the video. There's a part in the video.
It's gay porn, bro.
I seen a clip. I thought that shit was like they
Nah,
was making
Cuddy.
fun of the new
Nah.
No,
rappers.
he's serious.
No,
but
there's
you-
a-
He's
like,
sucking
it's
off the
low
gun.
quality too. Like
Bruh.
it ain't even.
There's a part in the
hella
video where he
bootsy.
drops down.
Okay,
and
honestly,
he
you
starts-
think
I
that's
wanna
just a
see
gimmick
that
for him to try to get on right now?
Of course it is.
So this is bro right here.
Wearing a wedding dress.
Wearing a wedding dress.
And you seen he tried to go bad on
Look at
bruh, because he made threats to certain rappers, right? And he made them rappers got said they was going. I don't know the name of the rappers that.
Bruh. But I'm saying, so you saw him, he dropped down
Oh, you ain't seen it before like that?
and put the barrel of the AK on his mouth, bruh, started blowing it.
He started
So,
sucking it off.
What is
All right,
he
so I'm
pushing?
gonna tell you
That's gay
right
porn.
now. You know
So
what
what is he
that dude
pushing?
is? You know, for starters, I don't be hating on people's sexual preference. You do
I'm
what
not
you want to
nah.
do. But that's like one of them gay dudes that was beating everybody up or something. But that dude for sure gay. He for sure gay. And that, to me, he exploiting that shit. I live in Frisco for a long time. Knock on wood. Y'all hear that? I ain't never had no gay motherfucker ever come at me once. I ain't never had one come at me and say
come on,
no
man,
shit.
Respect the shit, man.
Never ever, never
Put it
ever,
out there
ever.
like that. It's
You
just-
feel me?
Fuck.
The whole time, and everybody say all that. I never had that shit. A motherfucker like that, he try to exploit this shit. He just trying to make us talk about it like we doing.
Well, exactly. He's trying to get noticed. Young
Lil B
Jock,
wore a dress.
Young
I'm
Jock
pretty
just
sure
went out
Lil
in the
B be
dress,
fucking
too.
hella bitches. But you know, Lil B wore a dress. I used to hate on Lil B too. Then I met him at the Shop Studio. Lil B, a solid ass motherfucker. I fuck with him. I would do music with Lil B.
Yeah.
But it was like I saw the thing. So remember when he went on the ESPN like last year?
Yeah.
Yep.
And everybody was talking about that shit, right? So I heard it like the same day or just before or just after he was dropping a footwear for women's footwear or some shoe shit or some I don't know. I don't remember the thing, but the point is
it was
that
promotion.
yeah. If you
It's social
imagine
media,
this, if
but
you
it's just
dropping
crazy,
some shit
man.
for ladies and then you go on ESPN wearing a dress, all these motherfuckers is talking shit and who's listening? They girlfriends. When you sitting there and they go, look at this motherfucking who's listening? They girlfriends. What do girlfriends and boyfriends love to do? Argue. So as soon as you start talking shit about a motherfucker, yo bitch on them. Period. It doesn't matter what it's for. I love my haters for that. I had some anyway. Yeah, let's just. I don't like.
Hey, on
that
this
shit.
note right here,
But
we got
I'ma
on
tell
that
you-
note
I'ma
right
tell
here,
you-
we got a
yeah,
we got a
the
fan
biggest-
that
the biggest issue with that one was
we got a
fucking
fan that hit us up and they, because we've been tapping in with the fans
Yeah.
on IG and seeing what they want us to hear. And it's
Yeah.
kind of on this note. This is a Rotten Banana Clothing.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So shout out to Rotten Banana Clothing. And the question is, so it kind of goes with this, is new era hip-hop changing the music industry? And we're going to talk to Anonymous about that. Do you feel this new era hip-hop, that kind of what we just talked about, is changing the music industry?
Well, that's a loaded question. Because, you remember hearing all those crazy rumors and shit of all the people, like, all the people in power in the music industry is secretly gay and they do weirdo shit, right?
Yeah.
So, did they create the new people, or the new people
Ooh.
just trying to get to their good graces faster?
So they're using artists to...
Well, no, it's like this. So it's like if all the OGs is like, man, the music industry, some gay weirdo dudes that's gonna rape you on the desk for your record deal, right? Right? If they say that, now the kids is like, well, shit, let me get my deal.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do. Let me
Here we
fucking
go.
suck this AK off one time. Like, come on, bro.
Well,
And
Really
if you
though,
know-
like I think that the new age music, I mean, ultimately, shit is all the same. Like, we don't like what the kids do. People didn't like what we did.
yeah.
It's all about expression. It's all about the vibe. Do I think motherfuckers is going too far? Yes. I think they're in the wrong direction? Yes. I think motherfuckers stopped beating their kids, and that's what fucked everything up. I think when they locked up all the OG, real boss-ass drug dealers, that's what fucked everything up. When you took the structure away from life, that's what fucked everything up. You feel me? Whether
yeah.
good or bad,
Well-
people didn't do dumb shit because there was repercussions.
But when you especially, I'm going deep into it, but when you talking about just like the prison industrial complex, and you look at a whole generation of kids who are coming up without men in their families, because we've had this explosion in our lockup rates, right? So all these young men who grew up without any type of direction from a man or male influence, who might only had those G's on the street, you feel me?
Yeah.
Who was getting knocked down and, you feel me, taken on in that fucking paddy wagon too. They had no direction. And somebody's agenda is being pushed in this music industry, whether it's whoever the fuck are those higher ups that might be on some Illuminati shit or doing whatever the fuck, they pushing the issue, and somebody's agenda is getting pushed out right now.
Always.
All I want to know is, man, can we get back to some... God damn it, I need lyricists. Give me a fucking... I'll take a Davies over a fucking Lil Uzi
Man.
any day. That's
I'm
all
with
I'm
you.
saying, bro.
But you know what it is?
Like-
So look, I broke it down, right? And I won't take too long. I know we don't got hours to just rap. But,
Yeah.
But, so look, before there was lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
it was just rhythms,
Yeah.
right? So everybody...
You talking about the break dancing type
Hip,
shit?
hop,
Just-
hip it, just the
before
boom.
that, nah. I'm talking about...
You talking about funk music?
I'm talking about before all of it.
Just like
talking about
humming
jazz.
and
Before
like
a
tribes in
motherfucker
the
ever
woods.
made
Talking about
a
Adam
record.
and Eve?
It was
Yeah,
just boom, boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You feel me? Before
Yeah.
there was
Yeah.
ever lyrics,
Yeah.
there was rhythms,
Yep.
right? So everybody, it's like embedded in you.
Yeah.
When you hear the certain rhythm or the thing that catches you,
Yeah.
some people react to this, some people react to this, but everybody, it's like generations and generations since the beginning of fucking humans, motherfuckers was making rhythms, right?
Yeah.
So that excels to the words, the lyrics, yada yada yada. All this music is born. So you look at, I was tripping. You know who these motherfuckers sound like, bro? You ever listen to Led Zeppelin? Bro,
Yeah.
they the same shit. It's just some ad libs and some fucking
feel you.
some crazy ass shit. They not really. It's like 12 fucking lyrics to the whole song, to the greatest rock songs ever. It's minimal ass fucking words.
Yeah.
And it's all rhythms,
Yeah.
right? And all these songs. So then that's why all the drum and bass and all the techno and all the rave shit took over in a sense into popular music because it concentrated just on these new sounds and these rhythms and less
And
words.
Mollies. And Euros.
That's the point though, is the feeling. It's these feelings, right? So this shit now, these motherfuckers is basically is what's it called when it
Deconstructing?
deconstructing. That's what it is. What it is now is a deconstructive form of the music that we're all used to.
No, I was gonna say
Because-
diminished, but
Yeah, well, it's diminished for
like a
sure.
motherfucker.
But the point is the reason it's still going and the reason they making money off it is because it doesn't matter, bro. I don't fucking sip syrup or pop Percocets.
Nah.
But Future come on. And every now and then I be, about my
Yeah.
fucking Future. I ain't gonna lie, because he talk about hustling too, so I like that. You know
Damn
what I
hustle.
mean?
He got me with one line, bruh. I ain't got no manners for no sluts. I'm going to put my thumb in her butt.
Hey.
I know
there you
nothing
go.
know about that.
Shocker.
I'm in there.
Yeah.
So
All
on that
well,
note-
yeah.
Shout out
Bang,
Future.
bang.
Now, on parting note, and
Let me
since
get a
we've been
feature.
talking about all these lyrics and this hip hop shit, do you want to just give us a little something, maybe a cappella, spit something for the people that may have not heard you, to inspire them to go out and see you in a concert or buy your mixtape?
I mean, I probably could do that. I mean, I got like, I guess, just any kind of acapella.
Yeah,
It don't matter.
anything
Just
that
bust
Hit
a
him with a
few
hot
bars.
8, bro. Give us
Yeah,
8 bars.
yeah.
Give us
like
8 bars.
is
Musical
something
game.
that.
All right, let's say it like this. I can't tell y'all about none of that. I cross state lines like a running back. I can't fit it all in my duffel bag. Straight face if they find it, like what is that? She can't fit it all in the jaws on the floor, on her fours, head bobble like a puncher bag. Give me more, need more, want more. If I had more than I had, I want more than I fucking have. They don't understand the thought of this. We want some shit, so we take all the risk. I ain't trying to ignore the chick or dog the chick. I just ain't called a bitch. Baby, it's me, not you. Don't cry, boo-hoo. Be cool. Got shit to do. Gotta make a move. Take a trip or two. When I get back, you got a friend you could bring her through. I was taught at a very young age, if I do things I ain't supposed to do, keep quiet. I ain't tell nobody my name. I just wanted my pay. When I brought him through, he buy it. Let him go for as much as I can. My plan is to make the most. Got cash in my hand, my foot on the gas. About to go make some more.
There it
Yeah.
is. Anonymous,
All
that
right.
dude.
Y'all really called me, though. You had me
Yeah,
choked.
yeah,
up
yeah,
there.
yeah.
I'm like, oh.
That's that
good,
coffee
you
and
good?
kush, that gas.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
too,
gas.
too hard for the motherfucking
Hey,
radio.
Max was in the zone, bro.
Yeah,
You
I was feeling
You was
it.
feeling the rhythm.
Yeah,
Right?
Frequencies,
rhythm.
y'all frequencies was matching.
yeah.
And so Anonymous, someone to tap in with you, bruh. IG, Twitter, Snap.
That dude.
Hey, so check me out at Anonymous That Dude. You can look up the website, nodaysoffent.com. You can check out Perfect Puff at perfectpuff.com. We got smugglersunion.com,
Nice.
Smoke Shop on hate.com. Just Google me, bitch. Anonymous That Dude. I'm everywhere.
There it is.
No days off.
Any last words, fellas?
Nah, too hard for the motherfucking radio.
Hey, I'm actually, since Anonymous is here, I'm
Okay.
too high for the radio.
Well, there it is. Another episode of Too Hard for the Radio. Go ahead and make sure to tap in with us on that iHeartRadio app. Go ahead, download us, subscribe. Even on that podcast app on your iPhone, just hit that number 2 hard, number 4 radio. Again, stream, download, like, love it, share it. Do all that shit. Too Hard for the Radio.